Today's estate has 16 acres, a main house, a cabin, a detached garage, and most of all, it's gated 35 minutes from Research Triangle Park. I am so excited to share this incredible property with you. Welcome to Cabin Creek. I'm Gretchen Coley with the Coley Group, and this is the second time that I have been able to represent this property. The homeowners who initially built this home on 16 acres, with 4 acres of it actually fenced in with iron gating and huge stone pillars, built this home for themselves so that they could run away from everything in the world but still be close. They sourced materials from all over the world to build this incredible estate home. There's no detail that's missed, and it is extraordinary. Just the gating alone was over $400,000. I've been through a lot of homes in my real estate career. This one is exceptional. There's no detail that was missed. For example, the stonework on this home was done by the same company that built the Duke Chapel. And look at how massive this porch is with the cedar beams and the iron door. Let's go inside because you are going to be blown away at the details in this home. I've never seen anything like it. This is exactly what you think about when you think about an old world southern estate. A home that is built to an impressive standard. As you can see, this 5,100 square foot home has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a rec room, but every space is exceptional. You know, we're in the family room, and there's built-in cabinet grade cabinets on both sides of this space. It's massive. There's windows everywhere, and the 2-story windows have mechanical shades that come down. Even though this home was built in 2008, it has incredible features that were way ahead of its time. This limestone fireplace is the center of this room, and it was crafted specifically for this house from Italy. It came over on a boat and is just a great centerpiece and conversation piece. You can see that the kitchen is right behind us, and you know, some of the things that really are impressive about this home is how it has this open concept, and the kitchen is such a perfect space with 2 islands, a sub-zero fridge, windows, farmhouse sink, Wolf appliances. This is a great spot for entertaining and being just a little bit out of the way. In here, you've got Lutron lighting throughout this home, and the homeowners have sprayed foam insulation in the attic, sealed the crawl space so it's extremely energy efficient. There's casement windows all the way around, and the orientation of this home for light is perfection. You can open up the casement windows and wind will blow right through it. Now on this main floor, there is a guest bedroom with wormy cypress hardwood floors that you can't even get anymore. Before we get to the primary, I want to point out the custom doors and hardware that you'll find throughout the home that just accentuate all of those other details. This primary is massive. So much light, and then on the other side of it there's a gorgeous sunroom overlooking the pool and the backyard, which we're going to head out to in just a moment. The primary bath has beautiful tile, glass shower, and an incredible soaking tub that is a jacuzzi. I could see hanging out in here, opening those casement windows and having the air blow through. It's like being in a spa. Even when you live in a retreat like this in Oxford, a small town here in North Carolina, you still want to be incredibly fashionable. So my favorite part of this primary is this closet. Custom done, custom crafted with cabinet style pieces. This is just such a great space to get dressed, feel beautiful, and house all those gorgeous pieces that you have. This sunroom is such a beautiful spot to just sit, overlook the pool and the incredible landscaping outside. And there's a door that heads right out to the backyard. Now this backyard is going to knock your socks off. Look at all this Trex decking where you can sit here, hang out, have all your friends and family come over, barbecues and pool parties galore. And let me tell you, this pool is going to be the center of all the conversation. Designed like a dragonfly, there are multiple fountains and a waterfall that goes over into a spill pool overlooking all this incredible landscaping. There's lights and just beautiful features with a sun deck that you can lay on, steps to get in at many angles. I can see so much fun and so many great events right here in this backyard. And with 4 acres fenced, there's so many other things that can be done here, but it's mature, it's beautiful, and all you've got to do is come live in it. Isn't this backyard exceptional? Now, before we leave this area, I want to point out the detached 2-car garage. There is a full apartment on the 2nd floor that has a stove, refrigerator, a great teenager suite. It could be an Airbnb rental if you wanted it to, but another great space that just helps accentuate this property. Everywhere you look, you're going to see gorgeous stonework, retaining walls, pavers. There is no detail missed. It is absolutely extraordinary. There's so many things about this house, but one of them is that the crawl space is built on more pillars and foundations than needed. So there's no movement to this house. And when you come in and look up there, you see that beautiful Juliet balcony with the iron railings. It's so pretty. Let's head upstairs and take a look at everything up here. You know, it's hard to convey in a video, but everything in this home just feels so substantial. You can tell the quality visually and by the way that things feel. I love these corner windows in the stairs. When the windows are open, the breeze blows in. Up here, there's a little pocket office, a craft room, whatever you would like it to be, a perfect little space to hang out. This game room is a perfect place to hang out, enjoy friends and family. It is attached to a massive Jack and Jill bathroom that goes in between this room and the 3rd bedroom. So let's go check that out. Before we get into this bedroom, I want to point out a couple things. The massive baseboards up here. There aren't very many times when you see a 2nd floor that has baseboards that match the 1st. And then there's this wrought iron railing again that carries through this room. This is a great transitional space. It could be a bedroom, it could be a guest room, it could be a movie room. Whatever you want it to be, the possibilities are endless. And then tucked away in the corner of this space is another private pocket office that has built-in shelving, beautiful windows overlooking the front lawn. A great place if you work remote and need a space that's private. It could be perfect for you, rounding out an incredible main house. Now, I want to take you outside and show you the cabin because it is so special. Let's go take a look. How adorable is this cabin? It was built in 2005 by the owners of the property, and they actually lived in it while the main house was being built. There's a bluestone path that leads up to it, a massive front porch, and when you sit up here and hang out, you're overlooking a creek that runs through the property. You can hear the water, you're seeing green everywhere. It's very nostalgic. Now, inside this cabin, there's a beautiful main room with a stone fireplace, a full kitchen and dining area, and upstairs is a massive loft-style bedroom. There's wood beams everywhere. It just feels so comfortable and so good. Now the great thing about this cabin is this could be a short-term rental property for you, or it could be a long-term rental. It could help generate some income for the property because it is such a retreat. You feel like you're in another world. A couple of other things I want to point out on this property before we leave is there's a storage shed back behind the cabin, and then a huge workshop that has 2 garage doors, great space for all your hobbies or your equipment. I could see this ending up being a hobby farm. There's also a fenced area that's about a ½ an acre that this family has chickens and goats. They get fresh eggs. I could see that being a great use for it. There's heated dog kennels that have electricity, and there's running water that's piped into that area. So anything you can imagine to do with this property, you can. And there's 16 acres of absolute delight right here. At over 200 years old, downtown Oxford is nostalgic. It looks like one of those old southern towns. Now, what people love about Oxford is the community. The people here are so kind, and it's one of the things that you'll hear over and over and over. Now, in downtown Oxford, they are very social. In the social district, they do something called quitting time from April until July, where they walk around, have a couple drinks, and grab sushi and goods from the different restaurants and really just be able to enjoy downtown. Now, one of the best places downtown is Strong Arm Bakery. You got to come in and check a look. It's a great place to have a delicious lunch and socialize with your friends and family. So it's as special as I said it was, isn't it? An extraordinary property, 16 acres, a main house with exquisite grandeur and scale, cabin, working shop, a detached garage, mature landscaping, gated, secure, private, a true retreat in Oxford, North Carolina, the perfect small town for you to get away from it all. This property is remarkable, and you probably won't see one like this again. So if you have an interest, all my contact information is below. I'd love to take you on a private tour of Cabin Creek. We'll see you in Oxford.